Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Unduck here, and welcome back to another video. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Make sure you subscribe when you get the chance to for more awesome videos like this. You guys can request them just how this video was requested by one of my subscribers. But anyways, I love you all. Let's get right into the video. Anyways, guys, this story was when I was about 5 years old, and I'm now a teenager. So this was quite some time ago. I was with my dad, and Home Depot was just about to close because my dad was working and he needed lots of supplies from Home Depot. So wherever he would go, I would go with him, including Home Depot and other stores like that. So basically, what happened was the store was about to close in 5 minutes, and I needed to stop to tie my shoe, and my dad offered to tie it for me, but since I recently was wiping myself now, because my parents used to wipe me when I was done, but ever since I turned 5, I used to wipe myself. Yeah, I know I'm weird, but ever since I wiped myself, I thought I was like older, kind of. So basically, I wanted to be like treated like I was a grown man, and basically, I said no, I'm okay. He went on to hurry up to go find what he was looking for before the store closed down. So by the time I was finished tying my shoe, I was horrified to see that my father was nowhere in sight. And I call a local lady that was working there, and she had no idea what I was talking about. She probably didn't even know that I was in the store, so she had no idea where my father would be. So she looked dazed and confused, and she really didn't give two shits of what I had to say. So I went on with my life. I said I didn't need help, and she went on about to close the store. But I think she went to I think she saw my dad at one point, and I think she was the one who told him where I was or something like that, because he was wondering, so some stupidness like that. And basically, I was like really scared. The whole point of me telling you that my parents used to wipe my ass when I was a kid is because I was really never separated from them, and I was like really scared at that time. So yeah, basically I had to walk around the store. I think I walked around like half the store, and then it was like about to close, and then I heard on the whatever bell that the store was closing down. Some lights started shutting off. I was paralyzed at that point. Remember, I was 5 years old. Like now I would have been like okay, but now that back then it was like extremely scary. Like it wasn't even funny to be left alone like that. So at that point in my life, I really had no separation from my parents, which was like really scary. Like it was one of the scariest things ever. And basically, my father found me. He picked me up, and I was like on his back or whatever. And I looked at the woman, and she gives me the sourest face ever, because like we're by the exit, and she was at the she was at the register. So like I was looking back at her as my father was carrying me walking out of the store. She gave me the sourest face. Like now that I think about it, I would want to slap her so hard. But anyways, next story. So this next story, I know someone in my family can relate to because it happened to the both of us. This was at my mother and father's wedding. So basically, I still didn't like to be separated from my parents. I was even younger at the time. I believe I was 3 this time, and a lot of stuff happened when I was 3, 5 years old. And basically, during the wedding, my father was like, he was like ready to go. It was kind of funny how he was ready to go like after everything happened, and then my mom wanted to stay and take pictures or whatever. And then yeah, everybody went out the school. The wedding was at a school, actually, like a huge school. It was once a mansion, and now it's a summer camp. It's I'm not gonna say the name of it, but yeah, it was huge. So basically, like in one of the rooms are, they had like a that's where the wedding took place, and it was really like kind of eerie because there was an upstairs part of it, and those are actually offices for the teachers. But my grandmother worked there at the time. She's been working there since 1979, I think, and she just retired in 2014. So good for her. That racist school. Nonetheless, there's like hella people there. So like I was just a little 3-year-old in everybody's way. And so they went like up and down the stairs to take pictures, and we're on the upstairs part of it. Nobody, like my cousin and I, couldn't get through anywhere while my aunt was like walking up and down the stairs taking pictures and for no type reason. But anyways, once by the time everyone cleared out, they were going out through the exit, and then the door was locked, and so it was just me, my cousin, and this creepy ass man. Like literally, we were the only ones there. And basically, still to this day, we still have a laugh at it. Like everybody knows this happened, my family. But my aunt basically accidentally locked us in, and everybody was getting ready to go. And the same grandmother who like gave me my GoPro, she accidentally locked us in also. I guess because she was like putting stuff in the car and she didn't realize that we were here the second time, so she locked us in, and then my aunt locked us in after that by accident. So yeah, I don't know what was wrong with them. I can't say that they were drunk because I was 3 and I don't really remember. I have a good memory, but not that good. I don't even know what being drunk was back then. But anyways, we were there and we were screaming. We saw the engine turned on. My cousin and I thought that they were going to leave us, and we were just like paranoid at that point. And then we hear footsteps, and this is like even more scary. I see this man on a walker, and basically what had happened was earlier in his life, I'm not sure if it was from smoking. No, I'm pretty sure he's a pretty healthy man, but he had something in his voice box. He had to get his voice replaced, or something. There's something wrong with his voice box, and so his voice sounded kind of electronic. And back then, my cousin and I, we were 3 years old. We had never heard of anything like that. Literally nothing. So we were used to like normal voices, not people who spoke electronically. So basically, it was like extremely scary, and it was like, who are you? Why are you doing this? We thought that he was trying to kill us. And he said in his electronic voice, "Where's your mommy?" Like, I guess he knew who she was, but we were paranoid. We were scared to death. We started banging on the window. We weren't gonna break it or anything because we were like 3 years old, but we were like banging on the window, which was right next to the door. "Mommy, Daddy, help us!" And they didn't help us. They couldn't hear us or anything. So we kept on looking back at the man. I feel bad for him to this day because like 2 kids, like just by talking to them, you're kind of like scaring them. Like I'd hate to be that type of person, but like, yeah, no, I feel really bad. I feel bad for people. Like when you get that feeling when you feel bad for people. But anyways, my grandmother and my aunt, the ones who locked us in here, they said what happened, and then we told them. They started bursting out laughing, and then we're like, "This is not funny" or whatever, and then we're crying. Everybody else was laughing. My mom came inside. She was laughing. It was just like crazy, and like to this day we still like make jokes about it and stuff. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like if you did, and subscribe when you get the chance to. I love you all. Make sure to request more videos like this because this was really fun for me to do. I love you all. See you next time.